Hey guys, welcome back, and we're playing another episode of Dream Daddy. Very excited for this. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. There's just been a lot going on in the world, and sometimes you just need a little break because of that. But yeah, let's continue on with the story. We just got home from a rockin' barbecue. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of a veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going out with my friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted. And be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I'd never done... And I will never do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party. That's a no. Let's say, see how long I can sleep for. Kiddo, I am tapped out. But the sun hasn't even gone down yet. I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some wine and dine mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught the thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what one is about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen. As I wait for a reply, Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now. In which case, I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. That sounds really good. God, I love ice cream sandwiches. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. Check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episode of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not extenuating my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I definitely need to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think all of the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens this door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Dad.
Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulled her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your mom. I have to stop myself from tearing up.
What?
Oh, Dad. I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Yelling at her is probably not gonna fix it at all, so I'm not gonna do that, because I don't think it'll make anything better between us. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Well, it depends on what school she goes to, since, you know. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out of you. I trust you to make good choices. I'm gonna say I'm sorry. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Booper? Team Booper. Oh! Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Dad.
Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Dad.
Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Ooh, I get to actually fill it out. I'm very excited. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion. Okay, this is important. Not that. Netflix, I don't think about, maybe not that, because that's questionable. I like to think torment my children with dad puns would be a good one. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, cast away on a DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. That's a dumb answer. I don't think that. No. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Okay. I would say a boat, obviously, because but you could also, like, a desert island, that also means you could be, obviously, really easily just die on a boat, which is probably worse. I'm gonna go with Castaway, because I think that's the best, funniest one. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks. I know what this is implying, and no thank you. A well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Okay. I feel so weird doing this. Okay, we gotta think about this. I'm not a posh dad, you see. No posh. Streets, I wouldn't call that a turn-on. Top-tier grillmanship. Like, I like grilled food, don't get me wrong, but I think at a certain point, I know this is gonna be, especially for dads of all kind, just terrible, but I don't think grilling is the only way of food. Because, like, I only like hot dogs. I don't even like grilled fruit. So, like, hot dogs, like, potatoes, and hamburgers, and then it's like, well, what about the rest of every food ever? I feel like there's more to life than grilling. I'm gonna go with this one. Strong dad arms. What did you want to be when you grew up? technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who was also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. When you grew up. I don't think when you grow up, like when you were young, you're like, I want to be a good dad. I'm gonna go with a salty boat captain. What's your favorite movie genre? Or documentaries? Sean Connery entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Like some of these I'm seeing and I'm like, oh, this is probably towards this character, because I remember that one guy was talking about the war documentaries, the only one that I believe didn't have a kid with him at the barbecue. And just like a few things. I think, I'm gonna go with old comedies that haven't aged well. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing 1,000 puzzle piece together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. No, trying to coach, but getting hopelessly lost. Oh, geocache. I forgot that was a thing. Arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. See, a lot of these are like crying emotions, which are, it's not a bad thing, but like, I'm not much of a, you know, I'm hard. I'm like an oyster that you don't want to open up. Just don't open me up. What's your ideal date? Ideal date. Napping. What do you never leave home without? Oh god. I just read the second one. A sensible cardigan. My sick fate, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. Let's go with that one. I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potentially ends of the world, if it ever to be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get next to a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications, that's concerning, I don't like how that's phrased, I'm gonna go with how proud I am of my child. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Hello from a child.
Welcome.
Oh!
Dads.
Oh, my daughter. No, this is more important. Hi, Foxy Pop. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service so you can find yourself receiving messages from other dads, like myself. Take care. Not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Foxy Pop? I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know, I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student. I swear I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Ah, that hurts the soul. Okay. So. Who should we... Okay, we have choices to make, people. Choices are important. Like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm so suddenly nervous now to pick one. Because it's weird. What about... I could go with Hugo, but I could also go with Brian Robert. Dude, I'm probably never gonna go with for dates is Joseph. Just not my cup of tea. He seems like a nice guy. Just not my cup of tea. Brian always brags about his kid. Let's go with Robert. Or at least look at his messages. When the internet gains sentence and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Oh no. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had one thing to take with you on a deserted island, what would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. What the hell's a grifter? What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. Would you never leave home without at least 4 knives? I spend a lot of time thinking about you ever really into rabbit animal. Let's look at Brian's. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking about new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you are most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. I don't know what a brisket is. I'm guessing a fish. If you had one thing to take with you on a deserted island, what would it be? My fishing pool. That's a smart choice, actually. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? Fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. Portable? How does that work? I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Hugo? Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly artifacts on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your dress, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. You had one thing to take with you on a desert island. What would it be? A remembrance of things past by Marshall Proust. What's your turn-on? Muscles. At least he's honest. What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. But you never leave home without my glasses, actually. I forgot them at home. A lot. Spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. You know what? I don't know. I like him. Possum Craig. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with Hugo, because I feel as though I have the most, okay, listen. I love me some fishing once in a while. But it's not my favorite thing to do. It's not what I would do in my spare time. I just do it with my dad sometimes. So, he's the most fancy and posh, and maybe he has a secret rugged side. This guy scares me. I might give Robert Small a chance, but he scares me very much. Let's message him. I mean, I'm not as cultured as he is, but I can try. I can try. Okay. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Wanna hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. Ding! Oh no. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Uh-oh. I completely understand if you don't want to, or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids, and I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. Oh, Amanda, you don't look good. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Oh, Amanda. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, are you alright? Oh, of course, I'm fine. I just got to thinking about the Backstreet Boys. Oh no. the funny thing is this game was made a long time before the Backstreet Boys tour sold out, per se. And so this is a very funny joke. Just got to thinking about the Backstreet Boys. They had a reunion. The Backstreet Boys are back, alright. Yeah, they're back, not in a good way. But they're different. Something's wrong with them. Like, they're a dream someone once had, but can no longer remember. No one's talking about it. They just go on like everything's normal. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. But were they original? Were they really the only ones? The answer is no. We see boy bands come and all the time when they're popular will act as if they don't like their music. In a few decades, their songs will be considered classics. It's just the way the world works. The Beatles are the hot new boy bands, you know? So, do fathers just lose their dad license if they don't mention the Beatles at least once a month? Yes, but mentions of Rush or Billy Joel are acceptable in a pinch. Be serious. You know you can talk to me about anything, right? Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you about the Backstreet Boys with you. Okay, just remember that it's okay to be sad. Also remember that I love you very much. And only want what's best for you. That's all. Alright, jeez, don't make me cry again. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad. Nobody liked middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and just starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? I didn't like it. Had my first crush in middle school. I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me, and I'll never forget. What'd she do to you? I stare off into the middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Then I remember the bitter betrayal. Her leaving me for Arnold Bringham. Him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Ugh. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. He just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Willingham threw up in one of the vats of clam chowder and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What, are you worried that a whale is gonna pop out of the tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. And it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find out that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' ends. Oh, Hugo! Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a decapical... Decapical? What does that word mean? It's been a decapical? It's been a thing all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming, and I'm sure you know it's the case with all middle schoolers. God, I wish I could just murder them all. Whoa, Mr. Vega. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great, well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Wait, just us alone? Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground, playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo. Then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet? Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it in my dad bones. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. I kind of feel him on that. Don't trust them. Don't trust him one bit. The class starts filling into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does an aquarium have to do with books? We just did a unit on the old man and the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have quite a big selection of tropical fish. I'm not gonna say that word because I can't. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Whoa. Their spines are venomous too. Nature is hardcore.
Yes.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish. The most venomous fish in the world. And they just, like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless, as long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. Bad things. Cool. Nature's wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see the fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the... Oh no! Please don't... American longfin, blue-nosed wigglefish, humphead rust. Okay, this is the only logical one. This... Yeah? It's the only one that sounds like it could be an actual thing. Did you know that? Oh no, please. So yeah, trick fish paranormal. This fish sleeps upside down, but contrary to popular belief, is not an actual vampire. That's the vampire fish. Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing it for a gag here. Haha, good one. Oh, I don't know. The more and more I'm spending time with Hugo, I'm liking him more, even if he has way too much yellow on for one man. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in massive floor-to-ceiling aquariums. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room reading the teeny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. Oh. The ripples in the water cast blue moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. Oh, he looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow. I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. Are those two sharks kissing? We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. That's a very astute point, Foxy Pup. Oh, he liked it! He saw the vegetables coming out of him. They stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here. We're on our aquarium, in quotation marks, date. And I'm liking this. I don't know, guys. I really am connecting with Hugo. I really like Hugo as a character, and just, I like Hugo a lot. I don't know, he might be the dad I go with. But I hope you guys enjoy. I do want to talk about, I might be posting some links and things like that down below for if you want to look into that about the current situation and how you can help, because it is a very important one and we all should be doing what we can, signing petitions, donating if you can, and just being more informed on it. And I hope everyone knows what I'm talking about, but if you don't, it's the Black Lives Matter situation that's going on in the world right now. And so I'm gonna try and find some links to post down below for that, donations, and just things that you can do to help. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please like this video, and if you want to see more content from me, please subscribe. Have a good day. Bye!